Please be advised that everything in my video is purely for entertainment purposes. These are purely my thoughts and opinions and are subjective. I must advise you to please do your own research. All media users found on the public domain and are fair use and fair dealings.
Ta-da! Bonus video. Yes, I decided to do this video back to back because there's so much stuff coming out and the news thick and fast. So following on from my earlier video today, all to do with the unveiling of Diana's statue, the fact that Harry rushed back. As soon as he was back, literally, I'm not even sure his feet had even touched the tarmac in LA, we had the first round of, we knew stuff was going to come, didn't we? We knew there was going to be, someone said something to Harry, someone made Harry feel uncomfortable. Well, in this case, we had something a little bit stronger. Omid Scobie, the Sussex squad's favourite kind of cheerleader, who styles himself as a royal expert. Now, this does make me laugh because Omid Scobie only came on the scene when Meghan Markle came on the scene. Now, there are lots of stories out there, which I can't fact check because I don't know, but if the rumours are true, Omid is potentially a friend, shall we say, of Meghan's one of her ex-BFFs, Marcus Anderson, who was the person that connected Meghan with a lot of influential people and how she got so close to Harry inside the Soho House. Soho House is the private members club. Feel free, I've done videos on it. Yankee Wally's done videos on Soho House, Murky Meg, so there's lots of stuff out there if you don't know quite what Soho House is. But anyway, so Omid is now styling himself as this royal expert. He is about as much as a royal expert as what I am, right? I came on the scene, obviously, round about the same time. Omid was, I do believe he worked for Heat magazine years ago, but he wasn't a well-known name. So now he is, obviously, he's been elevated. I think he's had a bit on Netflix, all to do with his relationship with Harry and Meghan. I would say that they are probably friends more than likely. And he's one of the authors of Finding Freedom, although Carolyn Durran, the co-author, she seems to stay pretty quiet and pushed herself away from the general promotion or being anything to do with that book. Finding Freedom is predominantly Omid's baby. So he's rewriting the book. Yes, I've brought this up in another video. He is putting in more information and then he's going to re-release the book, right? So what fabulous new tidbits of information could Omid possibly have come out with the moment Harry touched down? Well, he has turned around and said that Prince William staff started flooding the media with all of the stories about Harry's mental health or the decline in Harry's mental health. Basically, what he's saying is William planted stories to make Harry look bad in the media, all to do with his mental health. Now, some of you are going to be like me going, well, all Harry's done is talk about how he's struggled with his mental health or his drug addictions, his alcohol problems and stuff that he has literally saturated us with for the last 3-4 months, if not more than that. So the bugbear now is that William's staff were also aware of Harry's mental health problems, or rather they were making up Harry's mental health problems to discredit him. Harry's done that perfectly fine by himself. All he's done is talk about his mental health. I mean, I seriously think he's written his own divorce papers because, grounds for divorce, decline in mental health, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, and everything that he painted himself out to be on Oprah on TV. Meghan's going to be like, excuse me, Judge, here you go. Just watch this. Harry has literally dug himself in his own grave. And it doesn't add up to the point that ITV was airing a documentary, Harry and William, What Went Wrong? Well, I can answer that documentary for you and you don't even need to watch it. And I'd imagine most of you can with 2 words. What went wrong with William and Harry? Meghan Markle. Yes, it is literally that simple. That is what went wrong in the brothers' relationship, with Harry's relationship with various other people, with his family, with his friends, with his staff. It comes down to the same 2 words. Meghan Markle. You didn't need to do a documentary about it. I've covered it for you. Now back to Omid here, there is a little bit of hypocrisy here because we've seen, those of us that are on social media and those of you not and just follow me, I'll explain. Omid has very much like the Sussex Squad fan base, he's got something very much in common with the people that they support. Harry and Meghan preach kindness and compassion and all the other stuff that they spout, the fridge magnet mantras, and it's like everyone should hug each other because everyone should love each other. Yet they treat people in the absolute opposite. Look how they've treated their family. Look how Meghan has treated multiple different family members. Look how Harry has treated his family members. I mean, what the Queen must have gone through literally since Harry has met Meghan is absolutely unbelievable. The stress and the pressure it's put on her. But then obviously with Philip being sick and then Philip dying, and he's never let up for a moment. He's never thought to himself, I'm gonna, before I keep continuing being an absolute shithead and stirring as much problems as I can to my family, I'm going to give him a couple of months off to grieve my grandfather. Oh, no, no, no. Harry's just full steam ahead. But it's the same with their fan base. Their fan base, right? They say that people like me and lots of the other social media sort of like faces, that we're promoting hate, we're doing hate channels, we're, doing all these disgusting, vile things towards Harry and Meghan. It's like, no, we're not. That's why we're still going. That's why, like, for me personally, I've never been struck off of YouTube, nor have lots of the other people. We've never had our channels taken down because we're not doing anything wrong. It is called freedom of speech. But these people are vile. The Sussex Squad fan base have done some of the worst things. They have posted personal information on Murky Meg. They've put pictures of people's children out there. They've got people almost sacked from their jobs, if they have not got people actually sacked from their jobs, by the number of complaints that they've put in. They make up stuff. Yet Harry and Meghan are some of the sort of like people that are screaming loudest about, oh, people should be nicer to each other. Do you want to talk to your fan base? But also, why don't you talk to Omid Scobie? I've never had a problem with him. It's quite clearly that he is biased and he is a one-sided friend of Harry and Meghan. Like I said, calling him a royal reporter, no, he's not a royal reporter. I'm not a royal reporter. Calling him a royal expert, he's an expert probably in Harry and Meghan's truths, but he's not an expert on the royal family any more than what I am. But people are actually having him on TV shows and speaking. But this is the bit that gets me, and it's getting a lot of people here. Omid has actually shut down one of our favourites, one of our groups, our Yankee Wally. He has gone out of his way to personally get involved, to use his, I don't know, it's hardly star quality and star power, but to use his connections and his contacts to have Yankee shut down. He's done it under the guise of bullying, and any of you that watch Yankee Wally, it's not bullying. She's never bullied anyone. She's actually a really, really nice person. So there is an actual petition, which I'm going to put in the link of this video in the description, of people that are able to sign up and say, bring Yankee Wally back. But this is the irony with all of anything to do with Harry and Meghan. Omid is saying that Yankee Wally and lots of other people and the Sussex Squad, they all do it to all of us and say that we cannot have free speech. Yet here's Omid in his new sort of like bits that are going to be out in Finding Freedom. He's saying that William actually got his staff to lie about Harry, to discredit him. Now, I think that this isn't true, and I definitely think it's not true now, even more so, and I can say it. I'm going to say it. It's a lie. I think it's a lie because ITV, What Went Wrong with William and Harry, actually cut that out of the documentary at the 11th hour before it aired. Now, why did they do that? Well, someone from Kensington Palace got in touch with them and said, no. This is defamation, which means they will probably sue, because that's how far these lies and all the truths that are coming out from the Sussexes, the palace are fighting back. But you've got to reach a point where, how can anyone take Sussex Squad seriously when they're talking about promoting kindness, when all they do is bully, terrorise and attack people? How can people take Omid Scobie seriously about shutting down people's accounts because they're mean about his bread and butter, his bosses, Harry and Meghan? Yet there he is making up absolute bullcrap about members of the royal family. So the fact that ITV pulled that out of it makes me think that Omid is definitely overstepping a mark. Now, we've seen this with Harry and Meghan. They are not having a good week. I am going to talk all about their terrible last couple of weeks in my next video. But this was like my bonus video to add on for the unveiling of the Diana statue. If you haven't watched that video, please watch it. Anyway, I will be back with you guys very, very soon for the next video. Take care for now. Bye.
If you like my video, please remember to like and subscribe. Please, angry typists, you will be blocked, so save your fingers the time. If you would like to buy me a coffee, please go to my About page and click the link. Love, Taz.